So we all know how money is created by now, don't we? Well, if you don't, let me tell you again. It's made up out of thin air by banks. It's then lent to the people and businesses, and interest is charged on that money that is made up out of nothing. It works like this. You find a house you like, you put an offer in. It's accepted, you get a mortgage, say for £100,000 from your bank. In order for the bank to give you that mortgage, they simply type figures into a computer. That's it. That money, that £100,000, is made up out of thin air. It's out of the blue, from nothing. And from that moment onwards, you are repaying that loan with interest. However, if you miss a few payments, then the bank can take your home, your real wealth. Well, this is what's going on, but on a bigger scale in Europe. And instead of mortgages, it's the bankers' debt that governments have been signed onto that is the issue. It's their derivatives debt. We learned today that our tax-dodging Chancellor, George Osborne, is set to send another £10 billion to the IMF to bail out countries who need the money because of their country's bankers' derivatives debt. This takes the UK's contribution to over £40 billion. And in order for us to repay this £40 billion, the government will have to make further cuts, introduce more stealth taxes, and more austerity. All the countries that require bailouts do so because of their bankers' derivatives debt. Not the people's debt as the mainstream media will make out. It's the bankers' derivatives gambling debt that is the issue here. Look at John Corzine, 40-1 bets, lost. Owed JP Morgan hundreds of millions of dollars, sent the money from private accounts. Nothing is safe. They will do anything. The banksters will literally rape their grandmother to make a bet. When a mortgage isn't being paid, the banks come and take the house. If a country that's had a bailout can't meet its repayments, what do you think the IMF and the banksters are going to take as collateral? That's it. They take basically the country. Everything it has to offer, its utilities, its resources, anything they can. This is a cold, calculated plan by the banksters to control populations through debt. Unless we wake up to the banking fraud, wake up to their crimes, wake up to how they are enslaving us, then we will become a third world country just sooner than you think. Why do you think high-level bankers are resigning worldwide? It's because they know the game is up. People are waking up. People are discovering it's all a fraud. And when the tide finally turns, the people will have their day, and it'll be the banksters who feel the wrath.